Hi, good morning, and welcome to this webinar, Exploring the Use of IT Solutions, Big Data Solutions for Building, Engineering, and Construction Projects, Part 1, Case Studies A. Please be aware that this webinar is being recorded, and you are in a listen-only mode. These sections will last for approximately 60 minutes, consisting of 45 minutes of knowledge sharing, and will be concluding with a Q&A sections. Please submit your questions through the question panel during the webinar for us to address at the end. Following the webinar, the recording will be uploaded onto our APM YouTube account, and the slides will be published on our APM SlideShare account, both of which will be listed on the branch community page on the APM website. Please allow 5 working days for this. These sections will count towards your CPD. Today, we have Dr. Wilson Lam joined us. Dr. Lam is a registered architect, authorized person, and project manager with 25 years experience in both public and private sector. He is our Greater Bay Area Branch Committee member. Dr. Lam has different areas of expertise and qualification. He had acted as a visiting scholar for California State University, Stanford University, and University of California at Berkeley in 2021. He has been an adjunct professor of Yuen Bay Business School of Peking University on project management since 2020. He has processing experience in IT-related projects since 2007 in Hong Kong Special Administration Region government. We are happy to have him today to share his professional experience in the IT area. Dr. Lam, the platform is yours now. Thank you.
Oh, yeah. Thank you so much. And the first point I wish to give my apologies that because I'm doing a major dental surgery to implant my false teeth, and so today my voice is not very good. But I would try to do my best. And as a start, I wish to inform that today's presentation will cover 5 main parts. The first is regarding the business and technology, and the second part is to compare building and engineering and construction projects with IT and big data projects, and the third part is how to apply IT solutions and big data solutions to construction projects. And part 4 is regarding the latest AI development. And part 5 we will look at a quick view of some case studies on IT solutions and big data solutions. And so the first part, which is important, is that we need to know the relationship between business and technologies. As a starting point, if we look into the year 2010. The world's 10 largest companies in terms of market cap, and at that year, there were not so many tech giants. But if we look at the year 2020, the top 10 global companies by market cap, and at that year, according to a research, that there were a total of 8 global giants, which are doing IT and tech business. And today is year 2023. And I have also done a very quick research. And among the 10 largest market cap global giants, there are still a lot of them are relating to tech and IT business, including Apple, Microsoft, Alphabet, which is Google, Amazon, etc. And so, if we look into the building and construction industry, sometimes we will still think it is belonging to the old economy, because we are looking at the building and construction. But indeed, if we look into a very good example on Amazon and Walmart, in the year 2020, the giant, which is the e-commerce Amazon, the growth of the e-commerce increased 39% as compared to year 2019. But for Walmart, it is very surprising. The growth of the e-commerce in Walmart actually increases more than 70% as compared to the year 2019. And so, if we think out of the box, even if we are within the construction sector, we must embrace the new economy and the new technologies. And so, if we are connecting the business and technologies together, we need to look at the business needs, the business values, and the business growth together with technology. And in terms of the technology and environment, we will have a different types of professionals which are working on this, including we as either a member or a charter PM of APM. And so, if we look at the business needs and the business case and the business plans and the return on investments, we will need to look for each IT project or a big data project from its start to identify the business needs, the business case, and the business plans. Then, if we try to apply the APM body of knowledge, we will need to look into the project sponsor, the corporate governance, etc., and what are the potential benefits and the values of the project. We will need to look at 5 different dimensions of the business case, and we may need to set up a community of practice, which is suitable for the project according to APM's best practice. And the most important thing is that we need to review and look into all the potential benefits of the business environment in relation to technologies, and and in addition to the APM body of knowledge, we can also adopt a very famous business model, which is called the business model canvas, and it divides different types of essential criteria we need to look into when we are looking at the business needs, the business values, and the business growth. And if we try to apply to the construction sector, we may be looking at some of these essential criteria, including the key partners, the key activities, the values, our customers and customer relationship, our revenues and costs, etc. And after we start to look into the relationship between business and technologies, we will need to look into the stakeholders and the workflow. In terms of the construction project, we will normally have these type of stakeholders, including the employer, the end user, the design team, the project team, the contractors, subcontractors, suppliers, and government, etc. But in terms of an IT project, normally the type of the stakeholders may be different, and we may be looking at the sponsor, the BA, ourselves as the PM, the developer or the vendor, the tester, and also type of the specialist in the IT team. And if we look at the ways we need to manage and to engage the stakeholders, which is very important for all IT and construction projects, we may come across with two different models. In terms of the APM body of knowledge, we will have this very interesting and very useful stakeholder engagement methods. And if we look into PMP, which is the PIM, they call it more monitor, stakeholder, and engagement, which is indeed is very close. And yeah. And then after looking into the stakeholders, we will also need to look into the workflows of the construction project, and the IT or the big data projects. As usual in construction projects, the type of the workflow will depend on the project management methods and the contract we are engaged and using. Say it may be an RIBA standard form or an NEC form. And in terms of IT and big data projects, nowadays we may come up with waterfall, and more common is agile, Scrum, safe, and DevOps. Yeah, this is a typical chart of the workflow of the construction project, according to the Royal Institute of British Architects, the RIBA, and this is another method we will look into the workflow, and the stakeholder arrangements in terms of the APM body of knowledge, which we use in our daily PM works. But if we are looking into IT projects or big data projects, if we are going to apply the APM body of knowledge, we will be normally we will be using an agile approach, which is we will continuously we will develop IT or software solutions in every 2 weeks or 4 weeks, or at most it will be 6 weeks. And this is another type of workflow on IT projects, which is based on ITIL, the information technology infrastructure library, which comprise of the current state, the future state, and the transition states. And this is also another typical workflow for a IT or a big data project. But sometimes we may come across a very large or complicated IT and big data project. We may involve say more than 10 or even more than 50 teams to do the IT project, or the big data project together. And so at that time, one of the most famous model today is the scale agile framework. Today, in terms of Fortune 100 and Fortune 500, about 50% to 70% of these largest corporations, they are using this model, and you can define it as a small essential part for our company use, or a large solution, or a portfolio solution. And because these projects are very complicated, we will have a different types of safe implementation roadmap for these large projects, and then we will go to part 3 today. We will explore how to implement these IT and big data solutions into construction projects and building and engineering projects. If if we may wish to think what is an IT solution, it is very big. There may be different types of things which may be involved in this slide. Hope to show some of them. And if we are looking at the big data solutions, we will be normally we will be talking about 5 V's, which is the big data in terms of the velocity, the big data in terms of volume, the big data in terms of variety, and big data in terms of veracity and validity, and big data in terms of value. And today, many global firms on big data, they are already talking about more than five V's, and they are talking about 7 V's. Or yeah, but I'm not going into that. And again, we will need to link up the business and the technologies to get together. And the best ways is that we look at the successful stories of different industries and different users, say bank, construction, education, healthcare, etc. And in terms of my IT and MBA, etc., and finance background, one very good method to find the business solutions and the integration with the technology solution I would suggest is we always find two companies together. They are market competitors, and say and we look at them to see how they use big data effectively, but differently. Say compare Amazon and Alibaba. We can compare Coca-Cola and Pepsi. We can compare Netflix and Disneyland. We can compare HSB, BC and DBS and UOB. We can compare Walmart and Parking Job and Watsons. We can compare government and China State. We can and so on. Yeah, and in that way, I wish to share how important will in my view is the big data environment. In terms of the global big data environment, some research had mentioned the earliest day we can think about is already the 1970 to year 2000. It will mean our current state of the IP and big data and the big data development would have about 40 to 50 years of history and development. If we look at this wallpaper, because I come from the I come from the building and construction sector. We will know these very beautiful buildings may need many years to build, and our city was built in more than 2,000 years, or 3,000 years, or sometimes if you're looking at it may be even more. And so we will know the IT and the big data and the big data development is very quick, it's very fast, and it's also very efficient, and we cannot miss it. And so if we look at our own company and our own projects, we will need to see whether we are a small and medium enterprise, or we are a large corporation. And after we have identified the business needs, the business case, we will do all sort of these analysis, say the SWOT analysis, the gap analysis, the benchmark and analysis, and the bottom analysis, and we will apply them to our projects and to our firm and to our corporation, to see how we should implement these IT and big data projects. We will need to think about our competitors, the four P's, which we may study in our MBA, etc. Our price modeling, and also how to apply this very effectively in our product life cycle, or our project life cycle for this IT and big data project. And so I wish to go back to these two slides, which are extracted from the APM body of knowledge. And normally when we do these IT and big data projects, we will use the agile method, or sometimes we will use the hybrid model. But again, I would say one of the most important thing, we as a PM, we should be aware and coordinating with the sponsor and the stakeholder, is that we need to understand what exactly is the benefits of the proposed IT project and the big data project, and they are the most important thing. And after that, we can choose different types of big data tools and big data analytics. And so normally I would use Google or Facebook, but you can go to AWS, Microsoft, to Alibaba, etc. And there are many types of options you can choose. And in terms of part 3, I would hope to use this slide to summarize the essential points. which is in this six items, and because of the time, we will go to the last two part of the webinar. Part 4 is regarding the latest AI developments, and today it will be a hot topic regarding the chat GPT and the open AI, and in fact it is still very new, and it is set to change the industry now, and in the coming three to five years, and so so we must keep an eye on that, and these are the key points I wish to say, and I also wish to compare to other global tech giants in their development of the cloud and the AI service, including Google Cloud and Google AI, and these are the key insights and key initiatives. Baidu AI Cloud and Baidu AI, because we live in Hong Kong. This is the version we can use in Hong Kong and in China, and another option is the Alibaba AI Cloud and data intelligence as well, and these is a very quick view of the AI solutions, and then we will need to go back in terms of using these AI. What are the risks we may need to face, and what are the successful examples we may be looking for. Yeah, and so if we look at the risks, and if we look at the successful examples from PM perspective, I would suggest we go back to our goal of ethics. We will need to think about the copyright issues in using these AI, the rule of conduct, our moral and ethical views, and we will also need to consult all the stakeholders and our sponsors on the AI by the five W and who, what, where, when, and how, and why expect, and this is and other way we can look upon how to review and to study the impact of these AI development to our PM roles, and also to our PM workflows, etc. Because it is so new, and I think I think in the coming months and the coming years, there may be a lot of the developments here in yeah. And so we will go to the last part, which is a case study on prop tech and construction technology. In terms of prop tech, we would say how we will use these IT solutions and big data solutions to in terms of technology and software into the real estate business, and these are the examples of the use in China and in Hong Kong, and the audience can just click into this web link in future. In terms of contact, we will I have prepared two slides which are the latest development of contact in Israel and also in Hong Kong. It is in Israel. You can just click into this link and to identify these areas of development in Israel, and in terms of context, the development in Hong Kong, we will I think the market leader at present is the construction industry council in Hong Kong, and they have been doing a lot in including BIM and environment construction business, MIC, CTEC, IHUB, construction safety and productivity, etc. And I will end the part 5 of today's webinar by 3 hypothetical examples how we can apply IT solutions and big data solutions in the construction sector. For example, in example 1, we can develop a contact solutions to material submission and approval, material delivery and material installation and construction, etc. And another hypothetical solutions is that we can explore any construction site or any construction project because there will be wastage and spare part which may be more than sufficient to use. We can develop a central IT and big data platform to coordinate these spare construction materials together and find ways to sell them or resell them in the market. And another hypothetical example is to use it to deal with the notice of delay, the extension of time, the outstanding payment, and adjudication or arbitration use. This is another hypothetical case, and so I just finished in 45 minutes here, and I will welcome any questions, and I wish to say sorry again because because I'm doing a major dental surgery with all my teeth to be replaced, and so my voice is not good. Yeah. So,
thank you, Dr. Lam. This
okay,
is really, this is really a very informative presentation, and I can see you walk through, from the project life cycle and even with the project framework to do the analysis. Let's see whether we have some question from the audience. Okay. Here's one. I hope I didn't pronounce the name wrong. Okay. Is it Ashok Singer? He's asking, what would you say? Are the 5 key takeaways from the presentation?
The 5 key takeaways.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
Takeaways. What we learned. What we learned from this presentation.
Yeah. So let me go back to this slide, and I think this is a very good take away here. Whenever we think about IT and big data solutions for our firms or for our projects, the starting point is not the technology, but the business itself, and how to link up the business and the technology together. And the second takeaway I would say is that we will need to think about the IT project and the big data project in terms of the stakeholders and the workflows, and the third takeaway is that we will always need to rely on some PM models or PM guides, and I strongly believe the APM model together with PMP are the most useful ones we can apply and rely on, and it will also apply to AI, real estate, and also to the construction. If we are applying technology and IT solutions. Yeah, I think these are my five takeaways to share.
Thanks, Dr. Lam. Here's another question. He said, as you are coming from, both construction sector and as an architect and as a project manager in the technology IT service management sector, can you share what are the difference in project management method for constructions and IT sector? What are the major, the difference between the construction and IT sector?
Well, I think in the construction sector, the types of the contract and the workflow is very different, because in construction projects we will normally have a project life cycle in terms of number of years, and you may need to come
your voice.
Yeah.
Okay, good. It's good now. Yeah.
Yeah, it's okay. And say the and say the design process may take one year or more, and then you will need to do the foundation and the structure works, which will also be in years. But in IT and big data projects, they are more agile and quick and fast. And normally we are talking about demos and results in every 2 weeks, 4 weeks, or most, which is already very long in terms of six weeks. And so we will be developing our IT projects and big data projects in every very regular short period of time in 2 weeks or 4 weeks. Yeah.
Okay, thank you, Dr. Lam. Here, there's another question. This one is related to the Agile Project Management Framework. He said, we hear from your presentation regarding the use of Agile Project Management Framework and Scaled Lean Agile Framework for IT and big data projects. Can you elaborate more how they are conducted usually today in terms of project management? That means what is today's operation right now?
Maybe I try to use it to illustrate the agile approach. We will in terms of an agile IT or big data project. We will have our completed IT or big data product, which is normally it will be software or hardware or a website, etc. And the deliverables and the products will appear every 2 weeks or at most every 4 weeks, and the team will need to meet face to face to get together every day. The IT team and the big data team together with the stakeholder and the project sponsor, we will need to meet every day for about 15 minutes, and this is the essential way we will have to do an agile project. We will think about the current state, the future state, and the transition state. This is this is 2 weeks or 4 weeks from now, and how we do this. And in terms of a very large and a very complex IT and big data project, we may involve many departments and many IT and big data teams working together. And say if we have more than 10 teams, or if we have 50 teams, or if we have 100 teams, we must use this scale agile framework to do those very large and complicated IT and big data projects. Yeah.
Okay, thanks, Dr. Lam.
Yeah,
Here is one
yeah.
question. I think this
Okay.
one is kind of a hot hit question today. Is regarding for the AI tool. You know, today we have the Chat GPT and China, Alibaba. They also have some new things similar to the Chat GPT, and even Elon Musk. He also introduced a True GPT. So for yourself, this question is for yourself.
Yeah,
Do you support the use of this kind of technology? And also, will it affect our job and career, and what should we do next facing in the new technology challenge? You know, like myself, that I'm working on the banking and finance side. There we're also talking about accounting or auditing. Later on, we don't need to hire people. We may just replace by the AI. So, what are your opinion on those?
I think can I maybe I try to go to the slide first. I think it is very early or too early to say yes or no, or yes but or no but on all these type of AIs, and in fact I would say before chat GPT, AI is already being used for more than 5 to 10 years in all your smartphones. You will have AI photos and in all the Google search and Facebook analytics, etc., and the advertisement, you will have all sort of AI already being used, and these AIs are already built into into Google app, into Google Cloud, or the Google search. Same for Baidu. Even if you are not talking about the new AI they are doing, they are already doing voice recognition, facial recognition, graphics, and auto driving, etc. And they are all AIs, and same for Alibaba and Amazon in all sort of e-commerce and big data with AI on Amazon Prime, and so. And so I think if I'm going to approach this question on AI, we need to separate two parts of this question. The first question is regarding the use of AI, which have been using for more than 10 years, and you are still using it now in all your Google search, in all your social network, in all your e-commerce. They will just continue, and you are already using different types of big data and AI in the banking and finance sector, and it will not change, and it will not stop, and you can continue to use it to benefit your career, your firm, and your project, and most important is to benefit your business. But another part of this question, in these few months, or say at most it's about 1 year, I think. What people are saying in terms of these AI is relating to the new development of the open AI and the chat GPT, and and you are now thinking you will have a very smart AI as AI assistant, which is different from the Google assistant, and different from your assistant in your mobile phone. And this AI is they they have a very powerful way to present the language and the linguistics and the image and they can do the computer code
You lose your voice again.
for you. Oh, sorry. Can you hear now?
Yeah, good.
Yeah. And so if we are looking at these new developments, which are text, language, image, computer coding, creative thinking, books and articles by OpenAI, ChatGPT and Elon Musk through GPT, and maybe in future the Google Bard and the Google Magic. You will come into are you accepting a computer software with an built-in AI to be your assistant, or to be your leader? I think this is the most important point. If you are letting the AI to be your leader, you may lose your career, you may lose your job, you may lose your firm, and you may lose your business. And there are also legal risks and co-op ethics including copyright issues, etc. But if we can maintain and always maintain these AI software from today and in future, it is only your assistant, and you can choose to use it. You can choose not to use it, or you can choose to adapt it, like the Google Assistant you are using now. I think it will it is fine. I think it is fine, but you have to embrace it with your co-op ethics and your moral standards skillfully. Yeah. It's just my very
thank you, Dr. Lam.
yeah,
I think
okay,
what
okay.
I got is no, yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah, so we have to keep learning so that we can working with the pace of the development. For spending.
It's okay. Yeah.
The technology. Dr. Lam, thanks for spending your time with us today. Further to our HKJM, really would like to say thank you to Dr. Lam again. We may meet all of you together in July again. But I would say keep an eye on the events, because coming up in June, Greater Bay Area branch will have another webinar that will be, if you're aware, in March we are canceling one webinar there, but it will come up again, come back again in the June calendar. So there will be 2 more webinar coming up from GBA branch. So welcome to join us in the next coming up webinars. So thanks everybody, and also thanks Dr. Lam again for today's presentation. See you all again in the coming webinars. Thank you. Bye bye.
Okay. Thanks. Bye bye.
Bye bye.
Bye bye.